What's up, Rapid here, and yeah, it's been a while since I posted. It's been probably like 3 days. It wasn't been that long, but I have played a little Black Ops here and there. I haven't really felt playing video games the last couple days for some reason. I don't know why, but I played a little bit, and I am able to prestige. And this is the first time I'm making this type of video, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna show the classes I used during this prestige, and we're um, gonna go ahead and look at the stats, which are not even all that good to be honest. My stats aren't anything to brag about. We're gonna look at 1.62 KD, average, 0.74, one loss. The only reason I feel like I have that one loss is only because I played mostly solo. I just like before it was lower than this, it was like zero point 0.5, and then I started playing with a lot more of my friends, and it has went up, and I'm hoping before my 10th prestige is over I should be in the ones, hopefully. I'm not really sure. I even haven't really came that close to nuclear. Highest I've ever gotten was relentless, which is it makes me so mad because I'll get to relentless, and then like I might be like 2 or 3 kills away from the next medal arc, which I forget. I haven't got nuclear since Black Ops 2, so I don't really remember. I feel like I don't even know if I'll really get one this time because it's so hard. I feel like it's hard to get nuclear. I don't know. A lot of my friends have, but eh. We got. I'm going to go ahead and look at. Um, my deadliest weapon is the KM44. I use this gun too much, and I haven't used it as much as I used to. Like you can see, 2,617 kills, which I would have a lot more if I stopped using it. I still use it here and there, but I feel like this prestige, the gun I use the most, probably is the VMP. The VMP definitely is one of the best, probably the best weapon in the game right now, and also the Man of War I've been using a lot, and then the Razorback, and probably, of course, the FFAR. I forget it. I try to use it as much as I can because, just I don't know. I actually use the PO6 a lot too. This procedure. First, the real reason was to get it gold, but I actually now like the weapon a lot. And even though I don't have the best KD with it, it definitely is a good weapon. I said once you get the attachments for it, it's pretty good. I'm trying to feel like what is my highest KD in all weapons? I don't really count that one because I don't really use it that much, so that's why. Specialist is the purifier. Now, I do not use Purifier anymore. I haven't used Purifier since Prestige 1, or Prestige 2, I mean. The reason I have 309, this is my highest kill though, is only because when I literally used it every single game. I used the Prestige token on and everything in my second Prestige, and I used it every single game. I was good at using it, and I loved it, and I don't really use it anymore at all. Like, I really regret putting the token in on it, but it was fun at first to have a flamethrower. This is probably my most used, of course, because this is what I unlocked at the beginning, and just starting off, it's a really good one to use. Vision Pulse, of course. One I'm using, the two that I used recently, you might see in my videos, is I use Kinetic Armor a lot, and then also use Combat Focus a lot. Alright, and streaks, of course, UAV. My favorite probably streak in this two streak combinations is UAV, Hardened Sentry, Hater. I use that a lot, starting off, and I'll replace the Hardened Sentry with a Ray for wraps, or maybe even go all assault, well, mostly assault, with taking off the UAV and put Hater, wraps, Ray for Hardened Sentry, Hater, Ray for wraps. This is what I like to do. I don't really use equipment that much, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're gonna go ahead and get to what we are actually want to do. Enter Prestige 9. Alright. And we're gonna use this permanent unlock token. Now, I used a lot on weapons over time, and I don't feel like there's any other weapons I really want. So street, I mean, and there's not really any perks either, because I would use tactical maps, but you get it so early that it's not even really worth. I wouldn't really use perks either. I have used primary gunfire 3, which I kind of regret doing that too. And I was trying to see if I could break the system, and maybe if I did 3, maybe it'd give me 3 tokens. But obviously I was dumb, and I'm gonna use it on the hater because this is one of my favorite streaks. I love using it, love running support, and that's what I'm gonna use it on. I'm going to put that on right now, actually. And I've already used a hardened century, so like I said before, this is one of my favorite streaks, like, to run. And hardened century is very good. I would definitely suggest it. Get you, I say average about maybe 3-4 kills, which is actually a good amount for a streak, I feel like, and it could cover, um, a lot of different things. All right. Oh, damn it! I forgot to go over classes. Well, after this prestige, I'll make sure I do this one. I'll try to get through this prestige pretty quick, but I should be able to. Nope. Dang, that sucks. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple classes. Just this is so what I'm gonna be working with at the beginning. One of the first weapons I will get is the VMP because obviously it's the best weapon in the game. To be honest, you gotta run the Kuda though. I'm gonna put suppressor, grip. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to. What I have to do is do that, and then it's quite annoying, but it's alright. This is what I like to run, like off the beginning, and then our perks, of course. Another thing I usually purchase first is also blast suppressor. That is really useful along with afterburner. I love the afterburner. It's probably one of the better things to use. I definitely suggest it. Well, I only really suggest it if you bounce around a lot. Like I've changed how I play, and I find myself jumping around a lot, so I always use that boost. So I'd say afterburner is definitely pretty useful. Next, we're gonna go ahead and equip the Manowar. And we got to put that legendary on there. You know what I mean? You got to. You got to. This is why I like to run at the beginning. Actually, we're gonna take this off, and we're actually gonna put fast mag because fast mag on this gun is necessary. I don't know if to me it reloads really slow. Other people's I tell my friends like why don't I use fast mag? It kind of reloads kind of slow, but they're like, what are you talking about? It reloads pretty fast, but it seems like I die a lot off of reloading from that gun because I feel like it reloads slow. Maybe that's just me. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Let's go ahead and always forget about that. Okay. And I like to put rapid fire on the can. I don't know why. It kills so fast. Like I feel like at the beginning of the game you didn't need rapid fire on it, but I feel like they did patch it. Maybe I don't know if they announced a patch or not, but I feel like they definitely did. And when I put rapid fire on it, I feel like it's back to that old, back when it was before it was patched. So I don't know. That's what I like to run it. I'm gonna put stock and take grip off and put rapid fire. Now the reason I put stock on this SMG along the Pharaoh I use a lot as well. I feel like it's one of the more underrated guns. I feel like it's probably the second best SMG. Now a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, the Kuda is the second best. The only reason I don't say Kuda is because the reason the Kuda is so good is because it's balanced everywhere. Like it's probably the easiest gun to use in the game. Like if you're someone who's just starting off to play the game, the Kuda is definitely the way to go. But for someone like it doesn't have that much recoil. The fire rate is subpar, and the damage is subpar, and all that makes it to a pretty good gun. But it's not. I don't feel like it's the best SMG. I did feel like that before, but after realizing that the gun isn't really all that good, it's just really overall average, and it's just really easy to use. So this is what I probably want to start off with. I don't have any other classes to really, because the gun options are not there right now. So thank you for watching, and